Welcome to Hey That's Me, a commentary podcast. I'm Patrick Kottner.
I am Brian Lynch. Patrick, what is this podcast about?
This podcast is us doing audio commentaries on movies and TV shows with people who worked on them who never got to do audio commentaries.
Like crew members?
Like crew members, like cast members, like any members.
Like writers?
I would love to get a writer.
We're getting one today.
I would love to get a writer/producer.
Oh, well, good news.
Oh, wow, that's exciting.
Yep.
Today, we're watching Season 2, Episode 18 of Parks and Rec, The Possum, with writer-producer Mike Scully.
The dude's a legend in the industry, and he's going to sit down with us and talk about one of his best episodes. Well, I think he only wrote 3.
He wrote 3. He was a producer on a lot.
But this is one of his top 3.
I would agree.
Right.
It's a good episode. Late Season 2. One of the last episodes pre-Ben and Chris Traeger showing up.
It's almost there.
Almost there. We have some great Colton Dunn in this episode, some great Harris Whittles in this episode. Allison Becker shows up as Shauna Malway Tweep. A lot of good recurring characters in this episode.
Are you looking at names? I wasn't looking at you when you were doing that. Were you looking at a thing?
I'll never tell you.
That's amazing. I just like that you're a fan of Allie Becker, first of all.
Yeah.
Always funny and everything.
Can I tell you a little Allison Becker story?
Do you want to save it for after?
Yeah,
oh,
I do. You got to listen to the episode.
Cliffhanger, Sneaky Pete.
Okay, here we go.
Listen to the commentary, and then Patrick will have a great Allie Becker story. It's sorted.
It's on Peacock. You can go sync it up if you want, or you could just listen to this like a podcast. Here we go. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Parks and Rec, Season 2, Episode 18, The Possum. Writer-producer, Mike Scully. Here we are.
Hey, how you doing, everybody?
So we're in Season 2.
We're in Season 2, yeah. And the jump here, like I said, when I was rewatching from the other episode,
yeah.
It was like, oh, that's right. I forgot that there was a stretch of time where we paired up Anne and Tom together.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about that pairing?
Probably wasn't our most successful.
Okay.
Yeah.
One, I think sometimes you're just kind of experimenting because the actors are still getting to know each other too. Mm-hmm. But I think with Anne and Chris later in the series worked out great.
That's great.
Is there a couple that you would have wanted to make happen that never happened?
That's good, Patrick.
Is there a Donna, Jerry, a Donna? Who are we putting together here?
I feel like we explored almost every
That is true.
I'm trying to remember now.
I feel like Anne is too good for everyone. She's like the best.
Yes.
So no one deserves Anne.
Yeah.
This episode, a very simple sitcom episode.
Yeah.
For Parks, in terms of Parks, but it's so funny and so packed with laughs in it.
That's me.
A lot of characters.
There it is. Yeah,
a lot of great character moments.
A lot of great characters. But this is the one where we were talking about the second tier characters who show up, where you've got the animal control guys and they're so funny in it.
Yeah.
And you just have this bench of people that you can go to. Did you guys have a board of characters on it where you're like, oh, we can use, the mayor's assistant or whoever it is, or was it just someone having you on a board?
But I think they were oh, that's me. Hey, that's me. That was me. All right. I think the writer's assistant, Greg Levine and David Phillips, I think they had them all on the computer.
Yeah.
Because the bench was getting deep as the series went on. But it was these are fun too because Parks was a show. It was the first show I had worked on where we were doing story arcs, season arcs.
Mm-hmm.
Normally I do self-contained episodes and then everything resets at the end. I wound up writing, for the most part, a lot the Possum episode was kind of a standalone comedy episode.
Yeah.
Which was fun. Same with the Ron and Tammy was good. We wound up going back to that dynamic a few times in the show.
And adding Tammys.
Yes.
Yeah. There's more Tammys that show. Yeah. What was the first show that you worked on?
The very first show was a show called What a Country.
Yakov Smirnoff.
Starring Yakov Smirnoff.
Wow. Brian just sat up.
Sat forward.
Yeah, I know.
He's so excited.
Yeah, he's actually watching a different show. I was surprised.
What, you guys are watching Parks and Rec? Oh, no, that's good too. Did you start as a writer for him before the show?
Yes, I wrote.
I knew that. Okay, but I didn't know you worked on the show.
He got the show, and so he wanted to get me on staff so he would feel like there was somebody in the room who knew his voice.
Okay.
Not realizing it would be my first time on a staff and I'd be terrified to speak up half the time.
Gotcha.
So,
But it probably made him feel better too that he's on my side. Like I have somebody, a friend, like somebody I
Yes.
work with. I don't know if
Yeah.
you guys do you consider Yakov a friend?
yes, yeah.
That's
yeah,
amazing.
And that was like, what year was that show? 1986.
Yeah.
I think I started writing for him for his stand-up in like 84.
Wow.
Did you coin What a Country? Was
No,
that you?
no.
Just take credit for it. He's not going to.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, he used to say, "Gee, what a swell place," and
you're like,
"Yakov, you could tighten that up a little."
Less words. Have you seen his show? He performs in the Midwest
Branson,
now.
right?
Yeah.
He's
Branson,
he's
Missouri?
got a place down in Branson, Missouri. No, I haven't.
I
seen
wonder
it.
if he uses your jokes still, like some of them.
Yeah, maybe.
There are some jokes, and my brother Brian, who later went on to write for Simpsons and Family Guy
Sure.
and Drew Carey. When I left writing stand-up for Brian for Yakov, Brian took over writing jokes for a stand-up
Wow.
act.
You were the Gallagher and Gallagher 2 of
Yes,
Yakov Smirnoff.
We got to get Yakov on and see which brother he prefers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow. How come Yakov never popped up in any Parks and Rec or Simpsons? Was he in The Simpsons?
I just want to stop for a second.
Okay.
This, Harris Whittles.
Yeah,
Oh, it's great.
He was one of our writers and just an unbelievably nice, funny guy.
Yeah.
And I remember meeting Harris because I had heard about him from like the Sarah Silverman show.
Mhm.
I had heard his name pop around about how funny this guy was, and I knew he was like 25, I think, when he joined the show,
Yeah.
maybe. And I was like 53.
Sure, yeah.
It's like, we'll see how funny this 25-year-old.
Jokes on
And
you.
like,
He was
yeah,
funny.
Like
Yeah.
day one, like, oh my God, he's fucking hilarious.
Coined the term humble brag.
Humble
Yes.
brag.
Yeah, yeah. Also, by the way, this is Nick Offerman's real workshop.
I was going to ask about that.
That's
Great.
awesome.
Offerman
Yeah.
something. I forget the name of the.
Yeah.
Great plug, Mike.
I bought my wife a pencil case made by Nick Offerman.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Got it on her
This is-
desk.
Like that canoe there that's in the that Nick really made that.
Insane.
That's
Insane.
Yeah, it was a crazy talent, and that's also too. As you go along on a show, you find out talents
Yeah.
and hobbies that your actors have that become part of the show. We didn't know this about him at the beginning.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's great when they start to overlap each other and you get into like their comfort zones, but it's things that are a lot of fun to write too.
This is so funny.
Yeah,
So funny.
And then he and Amy, by the way, had a crafting show together.
That's true.
yes, that's right. Yeah,
Great show.
Yeah,
It is very frustrating though when you're like, oh, you're so funny, and you can
And
do
you're
that
good
too.
at everything.
Yes,
Like,
yeah.
come on, man.
yeah.
Also, his book I read it, and it's
Yeah.
great. Like,
Yeah,
he's
it's
a
really
good
good.
writer all around.
And he sings, he plays guitar.
Yeah.
He's kind of a Renaissance man. But this I can't remember where we shot this, but
That is the cleanest possum.
yes, yeah.
So funny. I wonder, like, were they happy to work with a possum? Do you remember? Like, that feels like something that
Yeah.
could be difficult on set. I don't know if you can train a possum.
Yeah, I don't recall them being particularly well trained.
Yeah.
But like Pratt was super game
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
any of this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
He-
Are there, when you watch an episode, I'm not saying this episode in particular, but when you write an episode and it gets made and produced and it's done, are there directorial choices where you go, well, that's not what I would have done? Like, that's not the way I was picturing it.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Or you just get used to it at some point.
Sometimes you do it, and and if you're comfortable on set, and sometimes you can also like talk to the director a little bit about trying something on a different take, and some are more open to it than others, but they do want the funniest version. The tricky part is like there was one director who didn't like because sometimes like in the moment you just kind of want to run in a new joke to an actor,
Sure.
and which technically you're not supposed to do. I
Sure.
think per DGA rules you're supposed to like go to the director and show the
Oh,
joke
interesting.
and like that. And there was one director who was I won't say his name, but he was a little theatrical.
Yes.
And he would call, like they would start the scene And instead of like talking individually to the actors or saying, he would just go, actors.
Oh,
it was John Lovitz.
It was
character.
It really was almost like a sketch character. And then when the scene would end, you're like, excellent job, actors.
Oh my gosh.
Now, does part of you go, well, what show am I going to put that guy in now?
Yeah. But he liked to be shown the joke written on paper, and he would go like, no, I don't think so. And one time I did have to go, you don't understand. I'm not like getting your approval.
Yeah.
I'm doing the union thing and showing it
Letting
to
you know.
Yeah. That's so funny.
We should get that guy next. I want to.
I know. Let's talk to him.
Yeah.
It's got to be interesting, like working on a show like this, where it's like it usually is a different. There's probably 10 directors per season or whatever, and those are all such different personalities, and you got to adapt to that.
We were lucky. We had great people,
Yeah.
and and the more each time they came back, we had gotten further in the series, so they were kind of catching up to the characters and. So that character, I forgot the actress.
Yeah, Alison Becker.
Alison Becker, Shauna Malloy Tweep. I mean, that's kind of a Mike Schur kind of name. He excels. Like if it was up to me, like every character would be like Patty Jones. But Mike would come up with these very colorful names, and you never had to worry about them not clearing legal.
Yeah. Right. This is very clearly not a real name. Right. What is the thing you're most proud of on this show that you did?
Wow.
Oh my God.
That's a big question, Patrick.
This is
a hard-hitting show.
The on-set stuff, like coming up with something in a moment where you might have had a joke that wasn't working. I always enjoyed the challenge of that.
Yeah.
Amy had a very funny thing she would do, and because the whole cast is smart enough to know when something doesn't feel like it's working right. And Amy at the end of the scene, if I was down there, she would just yell like Scully, and we just kick stuff back and forth and try and come up with a new line or a new way to end the scene, knowing we had shot the scripted version.
Yeah.
So we knew we were giving a choice to Mike. So coming up with a line, I don't even remember what episode it's in. There was one where April had crashed the whole like computer system in the office, and she hit a key and the whole thing went blank or something, and her first instinct is she runs under a table and hides. Yes. And I forgot the joke that was in there originally that Andy went over to kind of console her, and on a later take I changed it to Andy saying, first of all, you did the right thing by hiding under the table. And it just felt so right for the where their relationship was at that point. Yeah. It was such like a sweet, comforting thing to say, but also funny in that you didn't know, like, does he really mean that or he's just being nice? And I think he was being nice.
Right.
Yeah. It wasn't just stupid Andy.
Sure. It was very grounded in character too. That's great. That's a great job.
Yeah. Like those kind of moments, sometimes stick with you, and sometimes you're watching the show and I'm remembering like stuff that didn't make it in to the cut. The one whatever episode it's in where Andy is doing his version of the movie Roadhouse. He's performing it live.
Yep.
The real take of that, there's one take that went on for 8 or 9 minutes where he's just going through the whole plot of the movie and acting it all out physically, and it was just hysterical. And then in the show it's probably 45 seconds.
I was gonna say it feels like that's one of the things where you go to NBC and you're like, can we just have 35 minutes this week?
Yeah.
Just like give us
now you could though.
Streaming.
And this was still evolving at this point. This is season 2.
Yes,
right,
later 2.
Our editor, Dean Holland, a lot of times the actors would come up, and particularly Amy, when we were doing like their talking head things, she would come up with, we would have the scripted line, and then she'd come up with 3 or 4 others on the spot that were also really funny.
Yeah.
And then you got into editing and it was like, God damn, like they're all good.
Yeah.
Right.
And Dean Holland, who was the editor at the time and is now a director, and I think directed some Parks episodes too.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, what if like, you try this thing. And he goes, I put together like a jump cut thing of
Oh,
different responses. And we looked at, the question was like, does it take you out of the show that you're suddenly giving the audience all these extra
Options.
jokes, options? And we kind of liked it, that it felt right because of the documentary device that they included these extra lines.
Yeah.
And then it kind of became one of the signatures of the show.
Sure.
So, and we get all these extra laughs.
Yeah.
And then you got guys like Pratt who like would do a different version, every time as he got more comfortable. He would just come up with extra stuff that you weren't expecting.
Did you expect him to be a superhero at this point?
It's so funny, like rewatching this, I'm watching him going, someday he'll be the #1 action star.
Yes.
In the world.
It's so funny.
And she's a Marvel villain.
That's true.
April.
Yeah. Now it's amazing how they've all like taken off. I watched like the Black Mirror Rashida did last year was just fucking amazing.
Yeah.
She's so good in it.
Yeah.
They've all gone on to do such great stuff. And a lot of times with a cast, you're going back and maybe one person kind of blew up afterward.
No, it's like all of them.
Yeah.
All of them work so much.
Which is a credit to the Allison Jones casting.
She's good.
She's very
Every time you see her name, you're like, okay.
She's very good.
She's going to go far. She's got a real future.
Do you, there's this kind of show where like characters progress and relationships change and everything, is different at the end of the show than where it was at the beginning of the show. Is that harder, do you think, than doing a show like Simpsons or something where a lot of it is
reset.
They're pretty much the same thing at the end of every season? Do you have a preference for which type of writing you like? I don't know where that question's going.
Halfway through, I zoned out on your question.
I don't know. I like kind of rough arcs, like kind of thin arcs over the course of a season. But if it's like if every episode is, we have to remember to hit these 3 or 4 story things have to happen where the arc is dictating the stories.
Sure.
For me, sometimes I just, on a strictly, comedy level, I miss the freedom of creating a story that you just thought of mid-season.
Sure.
Sure. And then you're just trying to figure out, well, how do we squeeze that into the show? Because now we've got these relationships going on.
Yeah.
How'd you get the possum to yawn and then you pulled out? Like, you got the cutest reaction. Possum's good.
Possum's good.
Got a real future. Like
No.
Allison Jones. Did Allison Jones cast the possum?
You'd be surprised who was up for it.
Is there anyone that you haven't worked with that you'd like to work with still? Either actor
Probably
or
Brian.
Brian. Yeah, I guess
Lynch,
Brian.
Brian Lynch.
Yeah. Either actors or
God.
producers or writers or whatever. Like,
Yeah,
I know it's a big question.
Boy, yeah. There's a lot of people now that I think go
Or
down the
who
list.
would you
like
like to have
Martin
worked with?
Short would be like the
yeah.
dream.
Yeah.
Because I laugh at anything he does.
Yeah.
Like even if it's a talk show appearance.
Yeah.
He'll come out, and I love people like him who come out prepared
Yes.
and are always funny and are in on. It's like they're making this joke that him playing the Hollywood
Right.
jerk and stuff like that. So yeah, somebody like that
that's great.
would be a treat.
It's surprising he was not on this show.
Yeah, it's a good match.
Yeah, it feels like he could have shown up at some point.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. That's true.
Way to go, Allison Jones.
Come on,
Yeah.
Allison. Get it together.
You could have been the possum. Was he on The Simpsons when you were?
I met him. He came in to record one.
Okay.
When I don't think I was working on the show anymore.
Yeah.
So I just met him briefly. But yeah, he's just one of those people. But The Simpsons, you get to work with a lot of very cool people.
Yeah.
So.
You were the first showrunner of The Simpsons to go beyond the first one season, correct?
To go beyond 2.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
yes,
Beyond 2.
yeah. Everybody
That's
was kind
incredible.
of running it for 2 seasons, and then I did it for 4. So I thought, like, wow, I'm the Iron Man.
Yeah.
And then I think Al Jean did 14
Yeah, I know.
after me. So.
And Selman's been there for a while.
And
too.
Salman's fully running the thing.
Someone's
now.
never leaving.
No.
Yeah. And I think he's reinvented the show too in many ways.
Yeah.
He's kept it fresh and taken some big swings and stuff.
And
so-
brought in a lot of like cool writers
Yes.
recently.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Brody and Nangle and everybody is like
Yeah.
really. I wonder how much redecorating they had to do for this, or if they just left it the way it was for his office.
I think they just kind of organized some things that would be cool to have in the shop, like the canoe and stuff like that. But it's pretty much what his shop, my memory of it anyway.
Do you have any hobbies like this? Like, do you have anything else that you do besides?
No.
Do you have any hobbies? What do you like to do?
No, I can build nothing, fix nothing.
Okay.
I can't cook.
Uh-huh.
I can't.
So you're doing exactly what you should be doing.
Exactly.
Then you've got
yes,
it all figured out. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's just basically like hockey and music and TV.
Yeah.
That's it.
Do you write for yourself ever? Like on the weekend, you go, I just want to do this thing that nobody's telling me to write. I'm just.
Nope.
Okay. Okay.
I like being told what to write.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you, Patrick?
No,
you don't either?
I don't
Okay,
do
good.
anything for myself.
Oh, Patrick.
I always thought by now I would probably, be golfing or something.
Oh, okay.
But, nope.
Yeah.
You like golfing? That's good. That's one thing you like to do, right?
No, I don't like it.
What, you don't even...
No.
You thought
Pickleball?
you would
Do you like
it.
pickleball?
Yeah.
Nope.
Mini golf.
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
Okay,
Yeah,
something.
great.
Yeah,
Okay,
something.
great.
You try and keep me off a mini golf course.
Very
I'm
competitive.
out there every morning, 6 a.m., waiting for the place to open.
Just jiggling your knee. Like, where have you been?
I wonder if there's a mini golf show. Like,
Yeah.
there feels like there's got to be
Well,
something
there was a great
in that
game
world.
show, mini golf,
Oh,
like
there's
Holy
Holy
Moly.
Bowlers or whatever.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I
Holy
don't
Moly.
remember that.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. It was real dangerous. A little, this show's not about that. Never
No, it's
mind. It's a good show though. Muppets were on for a whole season.
Yeah.
Yep. Just saying.
Another fun discovery of the show was when April became Ron's assistant, it was the dynamic between the two of them was so funny together that he found somebody who could not care as much as he didn't care about the government.
Right.
And it's always tricky to write somebody who doesn't care about something and have it be interesting and funny too. So you have to find a funny way, to an active way to show how much they don't care about it.
Right. Did you keep anything from this show? Do you like trinkets? Do you like keeping little things from set?
And whatnot? Do you have anything made by Nick?
I think I have like a Nope 2012 coffee mug.
That's good.
And now I was always like nervous to steal stuff from the set. I was always afraid like it suddenly would like they'd be waiting to use it in a scene or something. Like, oh shit.
Like the possum.
Yeah.
Could have taken the possum home.
It's really an all-star. That writer's room was crazy. Dippold, Alan Yang, Harris, like you. It's so many crazy talented people.
It was great, and it was actually so very good for me personally to work with, because you get in a comfort zone and you start working with a lot of the same people all the time, and it's like people your age and the same background. But so it was fun to be in a room where I was, considerably older than everyone.
Right.
I remember one very late night looking across the table at Alan Yang and Aisha Muhar, and just in my mind, I added their ages together, and I was still older. But it's fun. It keeps you thinking younger, and you learn a lot from them. You don't fall into the hacky old habits that pop up.
There's also kind of they're excited to be there. And that you can kind of feed off that when I'm with younger people too.
Yeah. And I always tell like writers, older writers, like if you're in a room like that, you don't want to be the guy who's like always just like talking about the past or shitting on like TV comedy now. Like, back in my day, I was like, we did a ton of shitty shows.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Mike.
Oh, thank you. Oh, and hey, it's me. Did I say that?
Yeah, you did.
I did. All right.
Parks and Rec.
Oh, it's good. Great episode. Very well written.
Yes. Very well written. Very well written.
And man, did he tell great stories, maybe, because we haven't recorded with him yet.
Very well produced.
Yes, he's great. Do you want to tell your Allison Becker story?
I do. Do you remember those fires a few months ago, Brian?
Yeah, of course I do.
We went to Palm Springs to get away from the fires because it thought it was going to come near my house, but it did not. And we got to our hotel, and guess who was there?
Wait, Rudy Giuliani.
No.
Who?
Allison Becker.
Okay, so what'd she say?
Nothing. We didn't talk.
Oh, that was your story?
But then I met her after Spinal Tap 2 at City Walk, and I said, hey, were you at Palm Springs?
Is she okay?
Yeah,
Is her house
fine.
okay?
I think she's fine.
Okay.
I've never met her, though.
Did she ask about me?
No.
I've never met her.
Oh, okay.
I think she's great.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
What a great story. It was terrible.
Check out our Patreon at patreon.com/commentary.
Nothing happened in that story. You saw someone was your story.
You can get some cool stuff from us and some additional info. We will tell you who we're recording with early, and you'll be able to submit questions for the episode. You can watch the show synced up with the episode. You can do a whole bunch of things. Please also just go leave us a review on Apple or Spotify or wherever you listen to podcasts.
We'd do it for you.
We would do it for you. And if you ask us if you have a podcast, message us on Patreon once you've become a member, and we will leave reviews for you on your Apple podcast.
Also, we'll do crossover episodes.
Sure, invite us.
Hey, that's me, X, whatever, like baking with Donnie.
Yeah. Are you Donnie? Do you like to bake? Have us on your show.
First of all, and if you're not, start that podcast, because I just gave you some free advertising. Oh, speaking of which, I have a Blu-ray out and a DVD and a movie available on streaming. It's called Big Helium Dog, and I made it when I was about 10 years old, and it's starring some of the funniest people ever.
All right. Sounds good. We'll see you later. Bye. Thanks for listening to Hey That's Me Commentary Podcast. This has been a That Was Just So Funny production. Your hosts have been Brian Lynch and Patrick Hotner. Music was by Alex Peabody, and our art was by Abigail Noy. You can find out more about the show by going to heythat'smepod.com and checking out our Patreon at patreon.com/commentary. If you've enjoyed the show, please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. Please tell your friends about this show. Thanks for listening to Hey That's Me, a commentary podcast. This has been a That Was Just So Funny production. Your hosts have been Brian Lynch and Patrick Hotner. Music was by Alex Peabody, and our art was by Abigail Noy. You can find out more about the show by going to heythat'smepod.com and checking out our Patreon at patreon.com/commentary. If you've enjoyed the show, please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. Please tell your friends about this show.